Hello, YouTubers! This is Holly with Fern the Camper, and here is just a little video on what we did over the Christmas break. We went to the Queen Mary to do some ice skating. Yes, here we are on the ice. Well, two of us anyway. There's Thorn and Clive. I am not a good person on the ice myself, so I let them do that work. It's a really beautiful place to go. Every Christmas they seem to have some form of ice skating, and here they have some really lovely places to relax with some, sadly not hot chocolate, but definitely fried goods. I decided to, after having a look at what they had on offer, to try my very first deep fried Twinkie. What the fuck? I used to do that my first job. I did that funnel cake at Knott's. And here we go. Here is my deep fried Twinkie. Off we go to find a spot to eat. And thank you. This did sound so delicious. It was just cold enough to make ice skating seem like a perfect thing to do. And they had the sweet music on in the background. I did forget how hot these things were once they come out of the fryer. And if you thought this was something you wanted to try, yeah, definitely do try it. It was very sickly. I felt pretty gross after I ate it, but it was just one of those things you need to try when you can, when you're at a fair or at one of these events like this. So there was lots to do there. With your ticket you got to ride the hobby horse and you got to do the rock climbing wall. There is also like a giant snow globe that you can run around in without the snow. There's face painting. I believe that is a little extra. And there are quite a few crafts that you can do once you are on the ship.
We also get some popcorn.
Did you say popcorn? Are you sure you can have popcorn?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
No, you get stuck in your teeth. You don't really want popcorn.
I do. There's popcorn stand right there.
Last time you had popcorn, you said, I don't want popcorn ever again.
And
right?
correct.
Tastes like bottom.
No, I didn't say that.
Oh, I know.
Am I making stuff up?
So
Hey,
popcorn.
how you doing?
Bacon wrap hot dogs. Whoa! Mac and cheeseburger.
Yeah, you can see the prices.
Oh, yeah. They are definitely festive prices.
And Dark Harbour prices.
Dark Harbor prices.
I used to say to people on those edges, they see the scariest thing in Dark Harbour? Look at the prices.
So after we picked up some kettle corn for Thorn, we headed on to the ship to see the 4D version of the Polar Express. And that was my first time seeing anything Polar Express. It was interesting. I understand it was pretty much a highlights of the film. I wasn't keen on being splashed with water and fake snow while we watched, so that was the moment I realized 4D was not for me. However, Thorn and Clive had a blast, and they looked super cute in their 3D glasses, and yeah, so once you're on the ship, there are sweets to be had if you wanted to purchase some more sweet treats to eat. And there are some crafting stations where I believe you can pay extra to do things like make your own stocking. But there's also, I believe, some storytelling with Mrs. Claus and all sorts of to be had. So definitely worth a visit to come. There is also, as I mentioned before, a rock climbing wall, which of course we had to try out. And yeah, there's a merry-go-round and a little train that will take you around the area. It is not as adventurous and exciting as the original version of Chill that the Queen Mary did produce one year, and that was outstanding. But I understand the costs, A, to get in, B, for it to run just did not make viable sense for them to continue as it was. So this is kind of their third variation of that winter theme with the ice skating. So there is a lot of fun to be had here. We certainly enjoyed ourselves very much, and there's us on the train, definitely. Enjoy yourselves when you go. It happens, a variant of this happens every year, and there is an RV park less than 5 minutes away called Golden Shores. I will leave the links to that in the description below. And yeah. So thank you so much for watching. Have a wonderful time, whatever you do this week or this weekend. Make it a fun one, and we will catch you next time.